Welcome to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Every week, you can have the conversations you've always wanted to have about the films you love.
Shut up!
We're gonna get you. Not another peep. Kinda
Get rid of your distractions and prepare yourself.
Fold and lock your door. 5, 6, crucifix.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
Welcome, everybody, to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Danny Bonin with you here.
Scotty Bonin here as well.
And once again, our friend Rudy.
Hello.
Rudy the Garcia.
Rudy the Garcia Meister. I don't know. Something like that. That
So,
rhymes.
we had so much fun with Rudy 2 episodes ago that we're just like, hey, just come on whenever you want. So now that's a thing.
We feel with 3 people, it's easier just to go around the circle and, spit off jokes and have a fun time. And I think you guys enjoy it more too.
It completes the circle jerk while we're talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're all naked right now, with right hands to the right on penises. So
Right here. Would that work? Because you...
No,
yeah,
wait.
okay, yeah, that would work.
You're right, then
It would
my
complete
right.
the circle.
It would complete the circle, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Sorry, guys. We're so messed up here.
So yeah, this is like we got organized, and we haven't announced this to you guys listening yet, but we actually got organized with like the rest of the year as far as episodes go and what they're going to be about.
Of cult classic horror films,
So
and series,
yeah.
trilogies.
So tonight is sort of our last one that we just pulled out of our asses to do for the end of the month.
Literally, Danny had the DVD in his ass. We
Yeah,
pulled it out.
I pulled it out.
Yeah.
And so next month, that would be the month of February, is going to be all about A Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger.
For all you Freddy fans out there.
Now, we're going to be trying to pack a lot into that month because there's 9 Freddy movies, not counting the Freddy vs. Jason, I think. Yeah. And there's only going to be 4 episodes.
And you guys can't go to sleep throughout that whole time. So you got to stay up for a whole month straight.
Or Scotty will be in your dreams naked with his right hand lubed up.
3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6.
No.
You guys know I will be there.
That's a bad sample, especially since they just heard it in the intro.
Yeah, you guys just heard it in the intro. Yeah.
All right, well. So, tonight's episode is about Re-Animator.
Ooh.
Whoa, Rudy, you can't take Scotty's job as the...
Rudy was trying to take my sound effects job. No, it's anyone's job, really.
So, I'm ashamed to say I have not seen this movie until we all just watched it tonight.
And it's a cult classic.
Yeah, it's a super cult classic. Like, it's one of the first fucking films that comes up when you just search cult classic films on Google.
Re-Animator.
That's saying something.
1985. That was the year Danny and I were born.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know. So, we might not even been out of the womb yet.
A year of legends.
Yep, that's right.
Rudy was like 2 or 3 years. 3?
I was 2 years old.
2 years old.
2 years old. Wow.
Fucking old man. Old man Withers.
Yep.
So Re-Animator. I'm so excited.
So Re-Animator was based on a book by H.P. Lovecraft. And actually, it was called, as the character's name, plus I think it was called Herbert, what's the guy's last name in it?
West.
Herbert West's, Herbert West Re-Animators, I think what the book was called.
Mm-hmm.
So we just read there. So yeah, it was, I'm going to say, it was good.
Yeah,
I can't believe I've never seen it.
But were these guys, was it Stuart Gordon, which was the director, he was in his basement and whatnot, and they see all these back then, you see all these vampire movies and Dracula and this and that, and they wanted to make more of like a Frankenstein movie. So they suggested they saw this book, and they wanted to make it into a movie. So that's how that came up, right?
Yeah, that wasn't very thorough, but
Well,
that was...
you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
that works. That works. Yeah. So, yeah, they wanted to have the shock factor of Evil Dead. That's a quote. I had to put that in there because everyone knows we love the Evil Dead. I just want to get this out of the way before we start, because I had to just rant off all the ways that Brain Dead reminded me of Evil Dead. So this one, I wrote down a couple, like, obviously there was when he chops off the hand in the elevator, and it's there at the end. So I just want to get that out of the way. That reminded me of Evil Dead. And then so did the head not on a body, and the body, like, walking around,
Yeah.
That was totally like Linda in the Evil Dead. So I just want to get that out of the way, first and foremost. But they did do another thing that has to do with Evil Dead, is that they made some comics after Re-Animator. And Herbert West, the character in the comic, even guest starred on a couple Army of Darkness comics as a character. So they're related. They know that they have the same fan base.
They must have been great buds, the director for this.
Just stop now.
Maybe Sam Raimi.
Alrighty, so I guess we could just jump in to the movie here. What are you doing over there?
I'm Wikipediaing some stuff here.
Oh,
just to look back.
Scotty's doing his homework as we're doing the show
Well,
now.
We just read this long thing.
He's on Wikipedia on the phone right now.
I wanted to see if we gave him all the good facts, which I think.
Just so you guys know, you're getting quality content here that we read on Wikipedia. Just letting you know that.
Yes.
For this show.
Everything on the internet is true.
It's true. Everything on the internet.
Believe everything that you read. So yeah, let's go through the movie.
All right, so the movie starts right away. I know this because we had to restart it because you were dicking around on your phone and you were like, "Did it start already?"
No, I was not.
So it starts right away.
It starts right away without any credits, so it kind of like surprised me.
Yeah, it shows Herbert West basically bringing back the Doctor to life in Europe before he leaves Switzerland, and it has the eyes bulging.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. They're popping like zits.
Oh yeah. Dr. Gruber. He's like the doctor that obviously Herbert West got all of his ideas from. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, so
then eyes popping out.
So then we see the credits, and it's right into some boobage, like right away. So we were just talking. Well, we weren't just talking about it. Michael wrote a blog about where all the boobs go.
Mm-hmm. Where'd all the boobies go?
And this is exactly what we're talking about. Back in '85, they're making the movie, and already. Not like 10 minutes in, we already had 2 boob scenes easily. So they know who they were catering to.
Yeah, well, it goes right into this sex scene. He's like posting his apartment for rent, and all of a sudden, boom, boob scene. Like,
but I just want to reverse still back to the first boob scene. Like, even though it was an unpleasant boob scene.
Oh, yeah, there was a first one.
The fat lady.
The fat lady was being,
that's right.
Trying to be resuscitated by Dan Kane, the doctor.
Daniel Kane, yes. She had some weird nipples.
She had
like peps.
She had pepperoni nipples for sure. The fat girl did.
Flapjacks.
Yeah,
flapjacks
for sure.
She was sort of chubby, so like the stomach was at the same level as the boobs, and so the boobs didn't stick out as much. Mm-hmm. And then definitely peps. I had a girlfriend like that, or like it was actually the first. No, it wasn't the first. It's the first girl I banged.
Allie. Yep. Allie.
There's no names on this podcast.
Hopefully, sorry. If you're listening, sorry.
She had those.
There's so many Allies out there.
She can. Yeah, my dog's name is Allie.
Yep.
Anyways.
Oh, that gives you guys a clue on who is first, and your dog is a girl. Yeah. So who his first Stoink was.
So
Stoink.
So she had the kind of nipples where that's what we were talking about. We're trying to get back on track here.
Yeah,
nipples.
come on now.
So they like started and they just never really like ended. They just sort of fade into oblivion, into the boob, into the core of the boob. You know those kind of nipples I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like they don't have a definite beginning and ending. So I wouldn't say they're pepperonis like that because pepperonis have like an outer border that is very obvious. Whereas my first love, I didn't even love her actually. We just did it.
Yeah.
I was 14.
You guys were
whatever.
young and just were horny. As
opposed to the lady in the movie and my first bang job.
Very similar.
They don't have definite
they,
borders.
They looked
around the
exactly
nipples.
alike, so she was about as
No,
fat.
no. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Although later on she did put on a lot of weight, which happened to like 4 of the girls I dated early on in my
That'll happen.
teen years.
You get older, yeah.
So they are all in denial.
And he was pumping hard. Dr. Kane.
Oh yeah, Dr. Kane was. He was pumping hard.
Just we couldn't bring her back to life.
So then he puts her in the morgue, and like I thought they meant to do it, but that body was breathing. Like obviously, the body that he fixed the arm was hanging off.
Arm keeps falling. Yeah,
it was obviously fucking breathing. Like you could see it. They weren't trying to hide it whatsoever. So I thought it was like for a reason, like it was gonna sit up or something, but it never did that.
Yeah. You could see the body bag just moving up and down.
Yeah, it was very obvious. So if you guys watch that next time, you just pay attention there.
That first morgue scene, you'll see it.
The guy with the scratching all over his arm, zombie arms.
Yeah. Zombie legs. Zombie arms.
Our old bass player had zombie legs.
I think we talked about this last time.
I don't think we talked about
that was old lady face.
Not the zombie legs.
God, I hope he's not listening to this.
He literally like picked his legs and there were scabs all over him, like zombie legs.
He was like a meth head.
Yeah, but he didn't do meth.
But he didn't do meth.
I don't know. It was the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
It's his cankles.
Oh yeah.
The socks that pulled up to it. Yeah.
Cankles. So then,
gotta hate cankles.
So then it goes into him screwing his girlfriend.
Yeah, so then it goes in. That's the good booby scene.
Yeah. So then she pops out boobies again. So that was 2 booby shots in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. 80s movies, man.
Rudy looks like he's about to say something.
No, he was talking to her.
Yeah.
And then she was saying no, no, no.
Oh yeah.
And then it went to yes, yes, yes.
Right into the sex scene.
Right. Yeah.
That was some artistic work
Close
by the
on
director
and
there.
Yeah. Close on and close off in a matter of seconds.
With the bee cat.
Oh yeah, the bee cat.
Or the mosquito noise that the cat makes.
Yeah, the cat literally. We had to rewind it and watch it again because it was so fucking hilarious. The cat jumps on his back and it's like. The cat literally sounds like a mosquito is right in your ear.
Like, how could they make that a cat sound? It's like, oh my. It was
awesome.
awesome.
It was like a toy helicopter or something.
Yeah.
It was like.
Rufus, oh man, what a crazy cat.
Oh fuck! So
that's what makes this movie so awesome. All the funny, corny sound effects. That's why it's a classic.
Yeah. But then they meet. So then the doctor meets Herbert West. You know, he introduces him. And,
did I startle you? Yes.
He does do that. That reminds me of that Family Guy where they go to the school. Chris goes to the school for the rich or whatever. Oh yeah. And the guy's like, for like 30 seconds. Yes. Oh dear. Jeeves tells me you have the luggage of the poor. Your luggage is the luggage of the poor. All right, anyways, moving on.
So then he comes in, of course.
Yeah.
And then he demands that he rents the apartment to him.
Yeah, I don't think we got there yet, though, because first they're in class when he's, like, tearing back the scalp.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Breaking pencils.
Yeah, he's breaking pencils. I still don't get what the fuck that was all about. He's just, I guess, just trying to disturb the class. I don't know. But what that reminded me of, that scene
Scalping.
right there, I instantly thought of Dracula Dead and Loving It. When I don't know if you remember in the beginning, when you first meet Mel Brooks, he's like giving, there's a dead body, and he's like doing the same exact thing. You guys don't remember this, do you?
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never seen that movie.
What?
Dracula Dead and Loving It. Mel Brooks classic.
I guess we can't review it on this show because it's technically a comedy, but it's a fucking awesome movie.
Oh, it's a great
Is that
movie.
the one Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah,
Leslie
Nielsen, Steven
Mel Brooks.
Weber, Mel Brooks. I mean, I'm gonna get some flack for this, probably from some of the listeners, but I think it's like the best Mel Brooks movie ever. I do. I think it's funnier than Blazing Saddles and funnier than
Robin
It
Hood
is
Men
really
in
good.
Tights.
it's funnier than Robin Hood Men in
Spaceballs?
Tights.
Baseballs?
I don't know, man. I love it. I cannot believe you haven't seen it.
Nope.
Wow. He's tearing shit out, and the students are all passing out one by one, and
Yeah.
then like there's one left, and he's like acting all tough, and then he finally makes him pass out too.
Mm-hmm.
That's like his goal. So,
There's so much blood in that
And then
movie,
when they
too.
come back to meet him, he's like, he introduces him to him. He's like, he introduces whoever to Mel Brooks. And he's like, oh, I want you to meet Dr. Van Helsing. Mel Brooks plays Van Helsing. I want you to meet Dr. Van Helsing. He's like, Doctor, I don't know. He's like neurology, pathology, and gynecology. And the guy's like, oh, I didn't know you had your hand in that too.
Yes. So good. That is so good.
So, anyways. Holy crap,
What's
did you hear
that
that
so-
sound?
what is that
wow.
sound?
It's already time for the
Uh-oh.
horror halftime.
It is the horror halftime.
Holy crap, we need to like zip through more of this because we're like 3 notes
We
down.
keep getting on a little rant
God
here.
damn, all right, horror halftime. So, this is the time where we just take like 30 seconds and tell you to do something to win some free gear. All right, so this one's gonna be pretty easy, especially if you're a fan of Re-Animator.
Something brand new for you guys.
Yeah. So here's what we want you to do. If you have any kind of fan artwork from Re-Animator or like a tattoo from the Re-Animator, I want you to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/cultclassichorror, and post a picture. Post it on our page, and we're going to pick our favorite one and send you some free gear. You'll be the horror freak of the week. So just do it. Like, just someone go post something that has to do with Re-Animator, and we'll literally give you like a free shirt.
Some
Just go
awesome
do it.
art, guys. Come on, anything. You draw it up right now.
I don't care if you fucking draw like a 3-year-old crayon of the serum that they use. As long as you get the color right. Just post it. Post it.
I bet there's some pretty badass tattoos out there. So
someone
let's
has
see,
to have
guys.
a Re-Animator tattoo. All right.
Let's see it.
Well, that concludes the horror halftime. We'll jump back into this. All right, so
The pencil breaking.
yeah, so I said that reminded me of Dracula. Oh, so then they are looking. So then it goes to them looking for the cat. He's moved in, and she's doing her fucking little whisper thing. She's like,
Yeah.
Rufus.
That was so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Murmur. And of course, they find Rufus dead
Yeah, in the
in the
fridge.
fridge, which Wes said the trash can fell over and his head got caught in a jar.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
How does that happen even?
Well, then it almost immediately jumps to him sleeping, and the cat is fucking attacking him. It's like attached to his back.
Yeah.
It looks like a cat backpack.
And then you hear the mosquito sound.
There was a cat and a flying toy helicopter in that scene the
Yeah.
entire time.
They had to be playing it at the same time.
That was yeah.
Then, but
Anyways.
yeah, then Dan comes down and throws the cat against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cat jumps in his face first and looks like a zombified, fake ass cat, which is awesome. And then he throws against the wall, and then what's
Some
his
like
name?
cat brain gets on the wall.
I say jelly.
Cat jelly, yeah. And of course, they bring him back to life for a second time.
Yeah.
His back's broken.
And then the girl walked in and sees it. So
Yeah.
So then what do I have? Then they. Who'd they give it to next? I just have retard strength written down here.
Well, they get into that guy in the morgue.
Oh yeah. So then he tells
yep.
So then he technically gets like fired from his doctor position, but before anyone
Dr.
knows, he goes to
Halsey
the morgue.
fires him. Yeah.
Yeah, and they give it to that body, and yeah, the dude literally gets up. I wrote like, sorry if this offends you guys, but I wrote down retard strength because he's literally moaning like a retard, and he has a lot of strength.
But now they've figured out that the humans need more than one dose. But yeah, when he gets, they give him 2 or 3 doses, And then he gets up and starts making and he sounds like this, like the retard sound,
strength.
which is really fucked up, guys.
And I can
Sorry.
say that because my gardener's like a huge one. What's that from?
Oh, that's from. Oh, what's that from?
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I remember now.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, the guy in the store that Ash works for. Yep, I remember now.
Fuck. So then,
So yeah, let's keep going.
Jesus. All right. Okay, so Dan, look out. What the fuck? Retard strength.
We have some pretty cool notes here, guys.
Look out. Dan, look out. What the fuck would I wrote that down for? Retard strength.
You took the bone saw
Into
the guy's
Dan.
chest?
No, we're not there yet. No way.
Yeah, that was that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Was
he
it?
kills the guy,
He
doesn't
kills
he?
the guy with the bone saw.
Yeah.
He goes right through his chest.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
or is that after he throws his dad?
Oh, that is why I wrote
guy-
that, because that's what he says,
The
right?
guy throws the dad around. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, Dan, look out. He's like ready with the bone
Dan.
saw.
Yeah.
Dan.
There's like
look out.
all this carnage, and then it just goes to him. He's like just standing there, like nothing's going on. He just has a bone saw. He's like, look out.
Yeah, it was so funny. We laughed out loud, hard.
Dan, look out.
This is after he killed the dad, throwing him against the wall. Dean calls him. Yeah.
So-
Great acting. Great acting.
And then randomly, when they go to stop him from doing it to more bodies in the morgue. No. This is all happening in the morgue while the dad comes in and is trying to like, get the security over there and everything. And meanwhile, there's
Yeah.
like this fucking guy with no chin sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They have like a close-up on him. Like he's like in
Yeah, well, he's like
an
waiting
important
to get
part.
helped at the hospital or
Yeah.
something. He's just an extra, but he literally has like no chin.
He has the bandage wrapped across his face. You can't even tell.
He looks like one of like if he didn't have the bandage on, he would have mad like bitter beer face, like homeless guy chin. You know what I mean?
No teeth. Homeless guy.
Yeah, like all gums.
Like he had a little face.
Yeah, like it's really like especially from the cheeks down, it would be like tiny as shit. You've all seen those homeless people that have like tiny chins.
We're so bad. We're making homeless people, retarded
Picture, like,
people.
bitter beer
It's
face.
so bad.
And you like some of them, you can't tell if it's like a girl or a guy because they're so used and abused.
The old leather.
Yeah, leather face to the max. So that's just had to point that out.
Well, what was really funny too is I wrote a note here. After the dad, they inject the dad, and everything happens, and then West pulls up Dan and he shows him the tape recorder. Don't worry. Shows him the tape recorder. And it cut to the next scene. I'm like, whoa, you got it all on tape? Cool.
I think he does that because he doesn't want them to hear the tape recorder.
Okay,
The people that
yeah,
came in.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty genius. Guys.
Yeah.
Great stuff happening in this movie.
So then they go down to the laboratory, and the guy, Hall, wants to steal his work. And he fucking shovels him right... Oh, Hill wants to steal his work. Shovels him right to the neck. That was badass.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that
Cuts
was
his head off with the shovel.
Yeah.
like he's digging dirt, but he's digging the head off.
Foots it right through his neck. God damn, I can't even talk. Ugh.
Of course, this Hill guy we later find out is a creeper and like badly wants Dr. Halsey's daughter.
Huge creeper.
But yeah. But then this creeper, we're actually talking about our stepdad's kind of a creeper too. We were just talking about
Yeah,
him,
he
too.
never listens to these ever, so he won't ever hear this.
Yeah, I hope you don't hear this. We
If he
call him Big
does-
Scott.
Oh, but I know other people that know him that listen to this, so sorry. Don't tell Big Scott we said he's a creeper sometimes.
Only sometimes. But
like he's not like Hill creeper. Like he wouldn't save locks of girls' hair and their old pictures and
napkins.
parts of their skirts. But like, when he needs help in the kitchen over at the theater, he'll like, it's like the young teenage girls who will be in there washing dishes with no fucking idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this person working? You could easily get someone else.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
creeper, yes. Dr. Hill is the creeper. Oh, yeah, and obviously when he gets his head cut off, And he's like still himself. He's not like crazy like zombie.
Yeah,
guy.
I mean he has trouble talking, but yeah, he's like the only one that still has sort of a mind when he's given the drugs. I wonder why.
Bastard.
I wonder why that is. Thank you for that.
Sound effects got it.
Yeah. But then if you notice from like then on, and I mean I can see why they had to do it. They don't have all the effects they have nowadays. But you know his head is only like alive in his head when you can't see, when it's, you know, like his body could be hiding somewhere. You know? So if it's in the if it's on the counter in that basin, it's because his body's underneath the table and his head's sticking up through it. Or if if his body's carrying it around, it's because he's really like under the body, you know. Or there's parts where his head is just in the screen and you can't really see or below the screen. So,
and then of course when they take the head out of the pail, you only see the back of it.
Yeah, the back of the head.
You just see the back of it and blood draining, so it's obviously a fake head. But when you see the front and facial expressions,
it's always off camera, like the bottom, or it's on like a counter where his body can be,
or it's really close to the body, and obviously his head's coming out of the body some way.
Yeah,
like in Evil Dead, when Linda's getting her head cut off, she's putting her head up through the.
That's true.
See, we always like referenced Evil Dead, man. Sorry, guys.
I just have written here more boobs because there was more boobs. So there's actually more boobs after this. So this more boobs was when I'm trying to think. It wasn't quite yet where they're in the morgue and he's like strapping her down. There was another part with more boobs. I swear.
You sure about that? Was it the girl, Halsey's daughter?
Yeah,
I don't
was,
know what her name is.
I have more boobs, and then farther down I have boobs again.
Ambush.
Yeah, and bush.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there were boobs the first. I guess it could have been.
No, it was another fat lady.
Was it?
Yeah, there was like 2 of them in there.
Okay, yeah, a lot of naked zombies running around or dead people. I don't know, but there were more boobs. There's plenty of boobs in this movie.
Yeah, Barbara Crampton is the girl's name. Her real name. I just remember that now.
Oh, it must be that point because I have more boobs, and the next note is Mega Bush.
Yeah. 80s Bush. Yeah.
So yeah, that was when she's on the table in the morgue.
This is after her dad kidnaps her.
Yeah,
From
she's got
her
like,
house.
but it wasn't even like full dense bush. It was like Crypt Keeper hair bush.
Well, didn't you compared it to building a campfire in Survivor, right?
It's like we've been watching Game of Thrones, and whenever they like make a little fire, they always start with like that straw looking stuff.
Yeah, like straw looking. Yeah.
Little shavings or whatever. That's what her bush sort of reminded me of.
So if they were ever like stranded,
Like-
need to build a fire, she could just clip some of her bush off.
Like a blonde Brillo pad.
Yeah, like she desperately needed conditioner or something.
Yeah.
Like Crypt Keeper hair.
See, that's why. That's why
But
we
curly.
But curly. Me and Rudy were just talking about this the other day. How someone we know, we're not going to say this on the podcast, has Crypt Keeper hair and like on their head and looks all worn out. Like they should be wearing, like they should be walking around wearing a colored wolf T-shirt
Yeah.
and like biker boots.
I'm
with
trying
jeans.
to think of who this is because I don't know who it
Kind of
is.
like Garth hair.
Yeah, Garth hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's what her bush was like. It was like Wayne Garth. It was
You
Garth.
freaking
hair.
light a match and it's like
It would just go. It would be like a Christmas tree. It would just go.
yeah.
Phantasm hair.
Phantasm hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, the guy from
yeah.
Yeah, we might have to do that one.
Oh, it's
one
on
of
the
these times.
schedule. It's on the
Phantasm.
schedule. It's
I thought he
Phantasm.
died.
Yeah, the guy just died. We should move it up since he just died. I don't even know the actor's name, but tall, evil guy from Phantasm died
Yeah.
recently.
Sinister looking guy.
So I think I don't even have it on our schedule till like December of 2016 of this year. So I don't know.
Nice. Everyone's
see.
saying his name to us right now, but don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know the other guy's name is Reggie. It was like the 6-barrel shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, that was badass. I love that guy, Reggie.
I don't know his real name, but
Yeah. But that was badass.
we'll know it when we do the series on it. Don't worry.
So it's kind of funny, like, obviously, Hill has the daddy go get the daughter from the
Yeah.
house and pushes Dan into the wall, and all just to feel her boobs, and it says, that you will always love me.
Yeah. Oh, and he's about to like
You will love me.
He's about to eat her out with his severed head.
Yeah, he is about to eat her out
But-
with a severed head.
He gets stopped. I think we don't know this, but I think half the reason he probably stops himself because there's so much dust down in that crypt keeper bush.
Yeah, he probably stopped himself. Oh God!
That was just a guess.
Just ladies, just think of a severed head going down. Yeah, that would not be good.
No.
Oh man.
He was literally trying to give her a head.
That's true.
Oh, that's his name. What's his name?
His name was Angus Scrim.
Angus Scrim. Phantasm
He
actor.
died. Angus Scrim.
He was
Good old Angus.
Good old Angus.
Played the tall man.
The tall
The
man.
tall man. Yes.
That's
yes.
why we didn't know the character name. He didn't have a name. He's the tall man. All right.
So after the eating out and kissing all that and whatnot,
The
all hell breaks loose.
dead dad headbutts the head.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. The dad starts helping because he finally sees that the daughter.
Yeah, the
is his
daughter's
daughter.
able to talk him down.
Yeah,
and,
finally.
and get to his emotional side.
But he grabs the head and starts
Yeah,
headbutting
he
it.
starts headbutting this.
Headbutting
severed head.
Hill's severed head.
That was ridiculous.
And then he smashes it.
I felt like
Yeah.
I saw like dust.
Oh yeah, he like
come out of the
fucking
head.
he
Yeah.
like crunches it. That's pretty brutal. And then he throws it against the wall, and the black guy's like, "I'm out of here."
Yeah. Well, this is after the black guy, the security guard.
Yeah, he walks in.
But this is after he got done masturbating because he had a break there.
Oh yeah, that was obvious.
That was obvious. He had his nudie mag and went to go to the the bathroom to take care of business. And he came back to a hell full of whatever you want to call this.
Yeah. Naked dead people.
Naked dead people.
Was I
exactly.
the only guy that saw like the dangling cock of the tall, skinny dead guy?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it, dude. It was like it was just.
Rewind. Rewind.
I mean, Scotty wanted me to rewind it real bad, but I wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, I'm just joking.
I really want to see
Pause it.
some dangling cock.
Like
but-
I'm not gay or anything, but it was only like a split second, and I just happened to be looking in the right place, and like. It's when I think they're like bringing her to the table, or they're bringing someone to the. I think they're bringing Herbert to the table
Herbert
to
to
put
the
the
table.
laser on his head, and like so they're rushing over there. Like he rushes over and stops, and his cock just like dangles for a few. Takes like a couple pendulum swings.
like a bell ringing, bing bong, bing bong. Oh man!
Yeah, that was.
I think I saw a glimpse of it when they were starting to put the laser in his head. I wasn't trying to look. I just saw it.
Of course, of course.
I wasn't really trying to look. So
That's the only reason. That's the only reason they cast that guy. They were probably like, they probably had auditions, and they were like, come in and like, pull your pants. First of all, take your pants off.
Yeah.
Now like run this way and stop really quick. We want to see how many swings you got in you. Is he gonna swing like 3 times when you stop or what? I mean, probably like I couldn't see the tip of it. I just saw the shaft, so they probably actually like tied some weight to it. So that when he stopped, it gave it that nice. little-
oh yeah.
These are all speculations, of course.
There was so many naked dead people running around. It was just a beautiful thing.
No, it was not a beautiful thing.
But then Herbert West gives the body a double dosage.
Oh,
and
yeah.
was that like? What was coming out of him? Was that just like
His
inside?
guts, yeah.
Intestines?
His intestines wrapped around.
Yeah.
I can't believe he died, supposedly.
Well-
We don't really know that he did, but I can't believe that he supposedly died from just the intestines. Like, he couldn't break them or cut them off. Or the other doctor Dan couldn't help him? I mean, come on. Give me a fucking break.
Of course, in the second one, Re-Animator of the Bride, what is it?
Yeah, well, there is another one called Bride of Re-Animator.
Yeah, we
that
might see him in it.
We haven't seen, but I don't know if it's completely. It's the same characters, but I don't know if it follows right after is completely related. It
Okay.
might just be a sort of another story, but
You guys probably know.
yeah. So
But then he throws Dan the bag of serum,
yeah, so he has it.
and they run, and then they see that other guy in
The
the
guy-
hallway.
The naked guy dancing.
That was funniest. That was the funniest one of all.
Literally, the naked guy in the hallway is like, he's acting like a dead guy, but he's literally looks like he's dancing to bongo music or something.
Yeah, he's like bending over backwards.
It was funny as shit.
Just like the only random guy dancing.
And so then they get, what is it? Where did I write this? Well,
When they go in the elevator.
yeah, they go in the elevator, but What part would it be where they? I have this like. When she dies, that's right. So they're in the elevator. She's getting choked. He goes and gets the axe. He chops the hand off.
Which took a long time for
Yeah.
him to get that axe.
You know, Evil Dead style.
Yeah.
Chops the hand off. The hand's still struggling.
Yep.
So then they get down to like the hospital where like business is as usual.
Yeah.
It's like on the top floor, all hell's broken loose. They get down to the hospital level and they're able to help, boob lady. And they take her.
Yeah.
I don't remember. her
Barbara
name.
Crampton.
Yeah.
Is
Well, that's her
her real name. Yeah.
They take her in, and he loses her, and then of course the movie ends with him giving her a shot of the
Serum.
But I don't know why I wrote this down. Like while she's dying and they're making a go at dramatic music, like this movie's probably not very good at doing that. They had this like the cheesiest music. It reminded me of like when you're playing Resident Evil and you get to a safe room.
Oh yeah.
I love that music. That's the best music.
That's what exactly reminded me of when she was like dying, or she died, and he was mourning over her death. I was like, oh, I've had this feeling of safety wash over me for some reason. And we're in the safe room.
But you're right. Like after she dies, like they go out back into the hallway and everyone's running around crazy. But they're like normal. Like, oh, okay, let's go out here now. Sorry, Dan, we couldn't save her. And everything's going crazy outside. It's like, oh shit. So that was really, really funny too.
Yeah.
Then of course it ends right there.
I'm gonna take it back a notch.
Okay.
Like, does everyone really appreciate the safe room in Resident Evil?
Oh god, here he goes again.
Yeah.
I like the safe room.
Like, have you, Scotty? I guess you've never played the game, but you used to watch me play a lot. You played Resident Evil, right, Rudy?
All the time.
And it has to be like the ones on PlayStation. It can't be like the new ones. I guess they have. Do they have safe rooms like Resident Evil 4? And I don't even remember. But all I know is like in Resident Evil, like the first one, you like be sprinting. And you're like, fucking safe room. I gotta get to the safe room. Mm-hmm. And then the awesome thing about the safe room is like when you go in it and then you come back out, like all the zombies have reset to like where they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're not all crowded around the door. I always thought that was cool.
So then you know where they're at. Yeah, so you're not getting clobbered by zombies and
Love
dying.
the safe room. Anyways, just wanted to mention that.
Megan Halsey. That's what her name is in the movie.
Oh.
Megan Halsey.
Halsey, okay.
Barbara Crampton. Frampton. Peter Frampton?
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Re-Animator.
Shit, that was Re-Animator.
That's pretty good.
Really is a cool.
Yeah, good.
It was good.
It wasn't like it had all the things to it. I think I liked Brain Dead a little more.
Yeah.
But,
it had some similarities to Brain Dead, just like the funny, just
the cheesiness
gore
of it.
Yeah, the cheesiness of it and funny gore and stuff.
It was good. Of course, we take our outro from Re-Animator for this podcast, so I loved hearing the music.
Yeah.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
yeah, they do. They do revisit it a lot throughout the movie. So
you get that classic. That's why it's so well known. They play it so much.
It also sounds like Pee-wee's Big Adventure music.
Yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And that guy and Combs sort of looks like Pee-wee, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Slightly. Not totally, but... And whenever I was totally picturing him from The Frighteners when he was... when the movie first came on.
Is Jeffrey Combs in The Frighteners?
Well, he plays the weird FBI agent who has, like... problem. He's like weird in it. He's a clean freak or something. I sort of forgot.
Oh, okay.
He's the agent in it. And then I think he dies at the end, I think, and then he becomes a ghost too. That Michael J. Fox sees. So
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that's
good
a classic.
old Michael J. Fox.
I love The Frighteners.
Frighteners is a good one.
Great movie.
I don't know if I'd consider it a horror movie, but it's more like a I don't know what
it's like a suspense comedy or I don't know.
Suspense. But it's like
it might be in a
horror adventure action. I don't even know.
Well, we could always bring it on to the show.
Maybe. I don't think it's quite a classic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a Stephen King movie, right?
Is it?
Is it Stephen King?
I don't know.
Huh.
Seems like a majority of things are a Stephen King movie.
Yeah. He's done a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, he has done a lot.
Well, shit.
Cool.
Any final thoughts? Anybody? Re-Animator?
Great movie. Classic. I can tell. That's all the awesome
couple varieties of
stuff.
nipples in it.
Got some 80s
you know,
bush.
crusty bush.
It almost has the color of your beard.
Really? It probably has a consistency.
Your mustache.
The mustache.
Yeah.
You get started a campfire with that beard.
You guys don't know this, but I've been growing a beard out here for a while.
Yeah, he's definitely a grizzly man.
Maybe I think we mentioned that like
Yeah.
2 episodes ago, but now it's even longer and even more scraggly.
He's talking about his beard,
Yeah,
not his other
His
beard.
bush.
not my bush.
Not his bush.
No,
It's cockbush.
cock bush. Alrighty, well.
Guys, I'm gonna keep going forever on this.
So next week we're jumping into Nightmare on Elm Street. February is all things Freddy Krueger, which if you listen to our intro show long ago for this podcast, long ago, like a couple months ago, we talk about how that was one of our very first horror movies that we sort of got introduced to.
When we were kids.
Yeah, after The Exorcist, it was Freddy Krueger. And I remember our cousin Casey had Freddy Krueger. He had all of them, and we would like try to watch it together, and
we would not go to
like,
sleep.
we're not scared, but really I was like shitting my pants.
Yeah.
When I was little.
We
now,
slept
of
with
course,
all the lights on.
Now, of course, they're a little cheesy, they're not very scary, but they're classics.
They are classics.
Awesome movies. There's some good shit in those movies.
Wes Craven, man.
Like the girl in the body bag in the locker, in the hallway. That shit's
Yeah.
freaky.
Mm-hmm. Johnny Depp getting sucked through the bed sheets.
Like starts getting a little ridiculous when like they have the Dream Warriors and shit like that.
With that Dawkins song.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I just know as the girl from The Medium. My mom used to watch The Medium all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I knew her as the girl from Stigmata
Yeah.
because that was a cool movie. I never watched The Medium.
She's one of those
Stigmata.
Arquette girls.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Her last name is Arquette, right? Yeah. Stigmata. Like, that was sort of freaky when she's Stigmata and she's like all possessed and she's.
Writing all that shit on
Yeah,
the
and
wall.
she's talking in like a male voice and saying
Oh,
shit
yeah.
in Latin.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
That was pretty cool.
I need to watch that again.
It was on the. I just remember that because on the preview, she's like importante. And she's like walking around with her white eyes.
That's the Medium girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was before The Medium.
Yeah, yeah,
Like she
yeah.
put on she like got fat when she did The Medium.
Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, Patricia Arquette. That's right. That's true.
She was in Little Nicky.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. This is good.
Well,
Good stuff here.
We've now gone on for a while on things non-Re-Animator related. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street all next month. I'm sure Rudy will be back for some of those episodes.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't forget to send in your guys' art. Your
Send in your
Re-Animator
art. Facebook.com/Cult Classic Horror. On Twitter at Cult Horror Show. Instagram at Cult Classic Horror. And make sure if you haven't yet to subscribe to this podcast and give us a 5-star rating. Put in a good word there.
We love you. Long time for that, guys.
All right, guys. We'll thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.